something a little bit different for my channel. I don't usually tend to do haul videos on my YouTube channel. Don't know why, I just don't really do them. I tend to usually Snapchat my hauls and open my mail on there instead. But today is something a little bit different, and I've just got back from spending a week in Los Angeles, and I kind of accidentally on purpose brought back a lot of makeup with me. There are quite a few bags. Let me see if I can pick them all up. Oh my god. There's more. Now I don't know if I'm gonna have to do this in 2 videos or not yet. Oh my god, there's more. My arms really hurt. So basically that's all new makeup. Yeah. Without further ado, let's go through it all. I'm gonna start with Ulta. First product I picked up from Ulta was the Lorac Perfection foundation. I'm not a huge fan of the packaging, to be honest. It is quite a bulky bottle, and it only has 30ml, 33ml of foundation. So it's a little bit excessive on the packaging. I also picked up the Pro palette, and this is the palette. So it has so many beautiful, like, everyday makeup shades on it, and it's perfect for like a warm smoky eye. Also comes with the mini behind the scenes eye primer. It's a really cute little 5-gram sample. The next item I got from Ulta was the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. I really like how it's swatched in store, and I think that's going to go really nicely on the under eye area. I have wanted to go to Sephora for so freaking long, and this is what was supposed to be part 1 of my Sephora haul, but losing my card meant that I didn't get to do part 2. So this is everything that I got in Sephora. Let's get started and go through the bag. The Kat Von D Lock and Load Makeup Satin Mist. I feel like you're either a powder person or a spray person, and I feel like I always prefer how spray looks on the skin rather than powder. I also bought from Kat Von D the Lock It Concealer, and this is in the shade Light 18. I'm not sure if that's the lightest or the one up from the lightest, I can't remember. I heard so many amazing things about this. I also bought the Kat Von D ink liner in the colour Trooper. This is the eyeliner that I got. You can see it's got a really fine tip. The Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick, and this is in the shade Magic with a K on the end, so like magic, yeah, magic K, magic, yeah. I think the packaging is so beautiful. A gorgeous everyday colour lipstick. The shade and light palette. So I've heard so many amazing things about this palette. I've seen so many YouTubers using it and raving about it. So I had to have it. A really cute handy guide on how you use it. And there we have it. That is the palette. Oh, isn't it beautiful? Like, everything about this is really pretty. I feel like this one is gonna get used so much. Because it would kind of be rude not to, I got the Shade and Light eye palette. I saw this and I wasn't sure if I wanted it at first, and then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna get it anyway, so I bought it. And this is the Shade and Light eye palette. Again, it has so many shades in there that I always reach for. I also made my way over to the Makeup Forever stand, and I bought their Ultra HD foundation because, again, I've heard so many amazing things about this foundation on YouTube. The packaging is, again, very similar to that kind of Lorac Pro style packaging. You've got that definite plastic outer on the foundation on the inside. I picked up 117, so it's not the lightest. I think it's either 1 or 2 up from the lightest. Hoping that I like it when I actually have it on my face, and hoping that I did actually buy the right shade. The Makeup Forever Camouflage Palette. This Makeup Forever Camouflage Palette was $40, which is quite pricey for a concealer palette. I thought it was anyway. I thought that was quite expensive. And I got it because it looked very similar to my Dermacolor palette that I usually use. But the Dermacolor, I pay, I think it's £19, which is about $35. I'm going to try this out and maybe we'll do a side-by-side comparison with the Dermacolor, see how we get on. Next, I went to the Urban Decay stand and I picked up their Naked Skin Concealer. I've had actually quite a lot of people asking me what I think about this, but I've never tried it, so I thought I'd get it. I'm hoping that I like it. I think this was $30, $28 or $30, and I picked this up in the shade Fair. I know quite a few YouTubers love this and use this kind of like every day, so hopefully I will like it too, because it was $28 and I don't want to just throw $28 in the bin. The final item I picked up from Sephora was from the Sephora Colourful collection, and this is their contour powder. So I guess this is one of their blushes, but they've made it in a contour shade, so I guess it's not actually a blusher, is it? It's a contour. Yeah. This is the shade Tranquil, which is number 26. I can't actually open this. I'm kind of liking that. I hope it looks good. So that is the contour that I got. I don't think I've ever spent as much money as I spent in Sephora in one go on makeup before. So that was a little bit painful. Definitely painful. I think I became a VIB in one shop. Painful. Next up is Morphe brushes. I made a special trip to Morphe because I really wanted to go to their store. I think it took us like an hour in a car to get to Morphe from where we were, but it was so worth it. I picked up 2 pairs of these DW lashes. These are very similar to the Ardell Wispies lashes, which you guys know are some of my favourite lashes. I also picked up these ones here, which are number 600. They're more of a structured lash, but I thought I would try them and see how I got on with them. Got 2 of the 605 lashes. These to me are very similar to the lashes called Smoky Muse from House of Lashes, which are some of my favourite lashes actually. Moving on to... oh, no, there's more lashes. These are the Morphe WSP lashes, again very similar to the Ardell Wispy lashes, so there we go. In terms of brushes, I only bought 3. These are very small brushes that I like to use for smoky eyes to really get the shadow in there in the outer corner and also the crease. Bought one of the F514 brush, which is a really nice small kind of like a shadow brush. 2 of the M562 brushes, which are a really precise brush, which are so good for getting a darker shadow in and for really getting into that crease when you're doing a smoky eye. This is one of my favourite types of brushes for eyeshadow, so I picked up a couple of extra ones. 2 of the Morphe cream eyeshadows. Blue shade here, which is called Dusk, and this is a super pigmented shadow that I think could be good just if you want to have a base for a smoky eye. This was only like 99 cents. I also got this shade here called Slick. This is a beautiful kind of like a golden bronze. Again, this one was 99 cents, and I mean, like, it would be so rude to leave that behind. It just has to, you just have to buy it. Next up are the eyeshadow palettes, and I bought quite a few. I couldn't control myself. I was literally in the store just like, I need everything. I bought 6 palettes in total, and I feel like I have every eyeshadow shade that I could ever need. So first up is the Morphe 12S palette that's filled with these gorgeous shimmer shades. I think this was like $13. It was so cheap, and these shades are amazing. This is the 35E palette, a mixture of so many beautiful brightly coloured shimmer shades. I wanted to be covered kind of for like all eventualities. You know, if some celebrity is wearing a really nice shadow, then I want to make sure that I have like almost every colour shimmer shadow so I can recreate it if I want to. This is the 35T palette, and probably one of my favourite purchases that I made in the States, because every shadow in this palette is one that I would wear and wear again. I think the colours are beautiful and they all go together, which makes it so much easier when you're doing your shadows. So yeah, love this palette. The Morphe 35O palette, which has these beautiful burnt oranges in there. I got this one because I'd seen quite a lot of hype about it online, and there was only one allowed per customer in store. And I think if you see the sign saying only one per customer, you're like, oh my god, it must be good then. This right here is so beautiful. This shadow here is so beautiful. The Morphe 30, oh, I almost dropped it then. The Morphe 35B palette, and this is the Brights palette. I feel like with this palette, I have almost every bright eyeshadow that you could ever want. Kind of the only reason I got it. So if I ever need a bright color shadow, I have it. And finally, I bought the Jaclyn Hill Favorites palette because I think it's always great to support your peers and to support fellow YouTubers. And this is the Jaclyn Hill palette. Again, it has kind of like a mixture of all the others in one palette. So chances are I probably didn't need it, but I liked the option of having it. This shade here is beautiful. I'm glad I picked it up, even if I don't use it too often. I'm glad I got it because I feel like option is always a good thing. It's good to have options, right? Yeah. When I was in LA, I made my way over to the NYX head office and had a little look around their studio, and they very kindly spoiled me rotter this insane NYX package from them. I will show you everything that I kind of had a look at and chose from their gondola that they had there, so let's have a look. The NYX Dewy Finish Long Lasting Setting Spray and also their Matte Finish Setting Sprays. I love how these look on the skin. Glad to have these back in my life. From their glitter and loose pigment range, I chose shade number 2, and this is a really cute rose gold glitter. It's 6, which is like a multicolored glitter. It's silver, but then it's got green and purple and pink reflects in it. And I think this could look really nice as a halo eye. The NYX glitter primer, because that's supposed to help keep it in its place. Hopefully this is a great drugstore primer, because I know that the last Sephora one that I tried I really didn't like, so I'm hoping for better things with this one. Got the NYX Très Jolie Gel Pencil Liner, which I think will come in useful for doing your waterline. The NYX Wonder Pencil, and this is in the shade WP01 that you can use in your waterline, and you can also use it to kind of like reverse line your lips. The NYX White Liquid Liner. This is a great liquid liner that is in a bright white that you can make really amazing graphic eye looks using. I chose the NYX Avant Pop palette because it has some really great neutral shadows in there, but also a shimmer and some nice greens and purples as well. So I thought this could look great for some nice drugstore looks. The NYX Wonder Stick, and this is the shade Light Medium. So you have a highlight on one end and then your contour product on the other one. I know that I've used this in videos in the past, so I picked up a new one to hopefully use it again in new videos. The NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. I've heard amazing things about this, so I wanted in on it, and hopefully it could be like a great drugstore dupe for the Anastasia Powder Contour palette, and maybe I'll put it in a first impressions video or something. Out of the foundations, I chose the NYX Invincible foundation, and I chose this in shade 2, which is Fair. This is the fullest coverage foundation, so no idea what it's like. We'll find out together. I'm always looking for new foundation options to show you guys. NYX has a really great liquid lipstick line called their NYX Lingerie line. I got shade 11, which is called Baby Doll, shade 2, which is Embellishment, and shade 6, which is Push Up. From their NYX High Voltage lipstick line, I got the shade HVL SO2. Not a very catchy name, but it's this gorgeous berry shade that I think that you can still wear in the summer. I made my way to CVS, and I loved the fact that it was 24 hours, and I went really late at night. I think it was like 11:30 or something at night when I went, and everyone was looking at me like a weirdo because I was there by myself, and I took forever trying to choose what I wanted because I couldn't work out what I wanted. And I'm so used to just having testers so I can make a decision on if it's the right shade or if I like how it feels. Couldn't do that, so I went in blindly, and this is what I got. The e.l.f. BB cream in the shade Fair, the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in the shade Light. Again, absolutely no idea if this is going to be the right shade or not. Baked eyeshadow trio. This is in the shade Peach Please. It's like a light gold, a peach, and a brown shadow. I also got the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and this is the gel and powder kit, and this is in the shade Medium. e.l.f. brightening eyeliner pencil in the shade Black because it was $2. It comes with a sharpener. How bad can it really be? Famous last words, maybe. Oh, I also got the Expert liquid liner in the shade Midnight. Totally forgot I even bought that, but I've got it. Moving on to Maybelline, and I bought the Fit Me concealer in the shade 10, which is light. So I'm not sure if they sell this shade here in the UK, but I swear I have never seen this shade here. But then I haven't really looked at the Maybelline stand in quite a while. The Maybelline Cover Stick, and this is in the shade White. And I got this because I thought potentially it could work as a highlight for when you're highlighting and contouring. Absolutely no idea how good it is. There's no tester. I've heard so many amazing things about Wet n Wild makeup, about how cheap it is and how everything is actually quite good. So I made sure to go over to their stand, and I got the Wet n Wild Illuminating Palette. So this is their highlighting palette, and I got it in the shade Catwalk Pink. I also got their contour palette as well, because I thought if you've got a highlight palette, then you might as well get the contour palette, because let's face it, the highlights in the highlights and contour palettes, never usually any good. I also picked up a mascara. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Plump Mascara. I liked how the brush looked in the picture. No idea if the brush will actually be that good, but kind of liked it. We'll find out. Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and this has 8 eyeshadows in there. Thought again, it's some nice neutral shadows, so I picked those up and we'll see how we get on. Also got the Walking on Eggshells eyeshadow palette. Very easy trio palette, and they're nice neutral shades that anybody can wear. Moving on to brows, and I got the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. This is in the shade Ash Brown. I have a feeling that the colour may be all wrong, but I think it was like $2 again, so I got it. The final product from Wet n Wild was their Mega Slicks Balm Stain Moisturising Lip Colour, and this is in the shade Made You Pink. I wouldn't really say it was a pink from the packaging, that's more of a burgundy plum to me, but we'll see in the swatches. I also went to the Milani stand, and I got the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. This is in the shade 01 Creamy Vanilla. No idea what this shade is like or how this is going to look. I think this was $11, so more on the pricey end of everything that I picked up, but still super affordable. The final bag of goodies that I brought home with me from America is from Smashbox. I was very kindly invited to have a little look around their studio, and this is everything that they very kindly gifted to me. Let's see what's in there. First up is the Smashbox Full Exposure Palette. This also comes with a bonus 24-hour photo finish shadow primer. So there is your bonus eye primer. Palette looks like this. Lots of nice, easy to wear shadows, and then you've got some nice greys for a deep smoky eye if you wanted to go for that kind of vibe. I also have the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I know ShanXO, I think, has used this in quite a few videos. I was really intrigued by it, so I came home with this one to try and see how good it actually is, or if it is really just water. I don't know, let's find out. Sticking with the primer theme, I also got the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer, Photo Finish Foundation Primer Light, and also the Pore Minimizing Photo Finish Primer. From their contour range, I have the Smashbox Step by Step Contour Stick Trio. Now this set has a highlight, a bronzer, and a contour stick in there, so you can use the different pens for the different parts of your face. And sticking with the stick, theme. I also have the color correcting sticks, so we have an orange, a green, and also a purple. These are really hot at the moment. From the Smashbox LA Lights Lip and Cheek color range, I have the Fairfax Fuchsia, which is this amazing bright vivid pink shade that I think would look incredible with like a really glowy skin and that hot flush across the cheek. I also have the shade Echo Park Pink, which is this more muted pink shade, which is more of like an everyday wear that would look nice again with a beautiful glowy skin. Finally, from the lipstick line, I have 6 shades here. So I've got Tabloid, Fig, Audition, Get Fired, Inspiration, and Panorama Pink. I'm looking forward to seeing how Tabloid is. Let's see how bright that lipstick is. Again, they all have the same Smashbox style packaging, and that's such a beautiful shade. So yeah, very much looking forward to seeing how these are. The colors are incredibly vibrant. That's actually a really nice finish as well. So looking forward to seeing how these perform. And there we have it. That is everything. I have no idea how many products that is, but that was a lot. If you made it to the end of this video, then well done you, round of applause. That was so many products. Oh my god, I don't think I've ever had such a big haul at once before. That was absolutely insane. That was a long video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget to give this video a huge thumbs up, and don't forget to come and follow me on Twitter and add me on Snapchat as well to keep up to date with everything that I am up to on a daily basis. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys. Hi guys, and welcome back. Today I'm talking